Good evening, guys. Welcome to the day 3 of the Wipro NLTH web series, right? So today we'll have a lecture on
treatment of critical illnesses like cancer, heart attack, kidney failure comes with huge medical costs.
So today we're going to have a lecture on logical, right? So we'll see what sort of logical reasoning questions are being asked. We'll also see the syllabus, the type and the difficulty of the questions. Also, people who didn't join yesterday, the update related to Cisco, people who already joined, they would know about this. And then at the end of the session, we'll have a Q&A round wherein we'll take all the basic doubts that you might have, right? So if I'm audible to everyone and if everyone's able to see my screen, can you just raise your hand or say yes on the chat box? Good evening, Sayan. Good evening, Amulya. Good evening, everyone, actually. Guys, just confirm if you guys are able to hear me so that I can start, right? Also, guys, I would not suggest you guys ask. So you guys can definitely ask doubts. Adil is there on the chat box and the other team members who are there replying to the chats. They will definitely help you out. But if you have any specific doubts for me, so you can just keep it parked for a moment. And once at the end of the session, when we have the Q&A round, we'll definitely have all the questions there. Yes? Okay. Guys, those who didn't attend the day 1 and the day 2, the lectures are also available on YouTube. You can just go on the Prep Insta YouTube channel, look for the lectures there. You will definitely find them. You should watch them because they are really interesting. Yes? So, the foremost important thing is make sure that you have subscribed to our YouTube channel because we will be coming up with a lot of webinars, a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials for you guys, a lot of lectures on aptitude, logical, verbal, or be it Python or any other coding, right? Or be it related to interview preparation or resume preparation, anything that you actually need for your placements. We will be coming up with that on our YouTube channel. So make sure you have subscribed to it so that you never miss out on any important video. Okay. Now, the most important announcement for the 2020 batch pass outs is Cisco is hiring, right? You can find the link on our Instagram channel. So you can find it on Prep Insta 2021 Instagram. Let me just show it to you. So right now, as of now, I think you would see the link for the webinar over there, but I'll ask my team again to put it there, right? So right now, here you can see the link for the Wipro webinar, that is today's link. Post this webinar, I'll ask the team to put the Cisco link there, or you can directly join the channel and follow it and then directly DM there, ask the team for the Cisco link, they'll definitely give it to you. Yep. All right. So now, how do you get to know about jobs? So guys, it is really very important that you join our Instagram, Telegram, and WhatsApp, and also LinkedIn, right? Because we have very, year-specific channels for all the years. And, let's say, let me just show you an example here. For example, let's say prepinstart.com/WhatsApp. So we actually have a very specific WhatsApp groups for all the batch pass outs, right? Let's say you are a 2021 pass out, we have different groups for you. If you are a 2020 batch pass out, we have a different group for you. So make sure you join them. So sometimes what happens is, guys, our marketing team is a little greedy. So to get more followers and to get more members on the groups, they sometimes share, let's say, for example, the Cisco link, right? This time they shared it on our Instagram, right? Not on WhatsApp, not on Telegram. Sometimes they share some of the drive updates only on Telegram. Sometimes they do it on WhatsApp. So make sure you join all of them. It will hardly take you 2 minutes, but that is going to be very helpful for you because you won't miss any update, right? Whenever there is any update related to placements, you would be the first one to know, right? Okay, guys. Apart from that, you can also join me on Instagram because I keep on replying there. Yesterday, also people asked me a lot of doubts, and I was helping them out. So you guys can reach out to me on Instagram if you have any query particular to me, specific to me. So this is my Instagram channel. This is my Instagram handle. Sorry, so Manish63163, right? So you can go follow me there. Send me any questions that you have, and I'll definitely help you out. Yep. Okay. Now, let us talk a bit about the Wipro syllabus. So yesterday we discussed about the aptitude syllabus. I hope Atulya also discussed about the coding syllabus on the coding lecture day. So talking about the logical syllabus, it's same as the quants, and you have 15 questions and the time you get is 60 minutes. As I said yesterday, the time is shared with quants, logical and verbal. So basically the entire quants, logical, verbal, all the three sections have combined 60 minutes. So in logical, you have 15 minutes. So I would say you have 20 minutes for 15 questions. Yes. And let's say you are weak in quants or verbal. So in that case, you would need more time in quants and verbal. So in that case, you hardly have 10 to 15 minutes for the 15 questions from logical reasoning part. Yep. Now, guys, before we start the question, so let me just do something for my marketing team, or else they gonna bug me all the time. So Wipro NLTH course, right? So guys, we were planning to take the coupon code yesterday off, and also the C++ course, but cause a lot of people, they had issues with the payment or some other issues, so they wanted a day's time. So here we are, right? So the Wipro NLTH online class, right? A class wherein we cover from scratch, right? Including the theory or the basic calculations, or be it verbal, logical, coding, the essay writing section, which is asked in Wipro NLTH. So we cover everything in our Wipro NLTH online class. And if you buy it today, you can use the coupon code YouTube to get it for 1799 rupees only. And yes, another interesting fact is if you buy it today, you get the C and the C++ course for free. And the marketing team has made sure that they will not give the C++ course for free from tomorrow. So you have to grab it before 11:59 p.m. today. Yep. Okay. Also, for people who are asking for TCS online class, those who missed the TCS webinar last week, so we have again reinstated the coupon codes for you. So it goes as same. We cover everything in TCS as well. The coupon code you can use is YouTube to get it for 1799 rupees. And yes, if you buy it before 11:59 today, you get the C and the C++ course for free. Cool. Okay, now guys, after a huge success in the C and the C++ course, you people were also requesting for the Python course, and here we are, right? So we have launched the Python course day before yesterday, and we are giving it right now for an introductory price of 1299 rupees, just 1299 rupees. Yes, so I hope you guys should, I suggest you guys should join it, start learning from it, so that you can build your concept stronger, because the number of placements are less this year and the competition is high. So the more skills you have, the more knowledge on languages you have, the better you get placed, right? So guys, the link for all the classes and the Python course, I hope Adil have already shared it on the chat box. If not, you can go and check the description of the video. All the links and the coupon codes are available there in the description of the video as well, right? Now, for people who are confused in which course to buy and which not to, so here we have come up with a Royal Pass for you. What is Royal Pass, guys? So let's say you are confused in buying the Wipro course, you want to buy the TCS course as well, you are interested in the Python as well, and you don't know which one to buy and which one to not. So Royal Pass is something which gives you access to everything that is available on Prepinsta as of now. Everything means everything, right? Be it any company specific online class, be it an interview preparation course, be it resume building course, mock interviews, the aptitude course, C, C++, DSA course. And one more interesting fact is, let's say Python was launched yesterday, right? So if you have even bought it Royal Pass a month back, you will get the Python course included in your Royal Pass. Let's say we launch machine learning next month or data sciences course next month, you will get it for free. You do not even have to ask for it. We have a dashboard wherein you access all the videos. We'll simply give you the link over there. You do not even have to ask for it. So Royal Pass is something which is really interesting if you are looking for a complete placement package, right? And you get it for 4444 rupees. you can use the coupon code YouTube to get a discount of 200 rupees in this as well. Now, initially we are not doing it, but now what we're doing is if you complete any track, let's say it is C or C++ or Python or DSA or the data science course, which we will be uploading by next month, if you complete any track, you will get a certification for the same. Yes, you complete a course, you get a certification, a certificate. So, you know, that is where you get a stamp of you have completed the course, right? People might say you have completed it, but when you have a certificate of completion, that is when, you know, that feels like completed. So guys, that's all. This is the thing, Cisco hiring. I'm repeating it again. You can join the Instagram handle Prepinsta 2021, ask for the link there, or you can find it in the bio. Yep. All right. So now let us not waste any more time. Let us start for something that I am supposed to do. So that is basically seeing some interesting logical reasoning questions. So talking about logical reasoning, guys, coding and decoding is one of the most important topic, right? You will definitely get 1 to 2 questions. Sometimes you can get 3 questions from the coding decoding part. So here's the first question on your screen from coding decoding. You guys have 30 seconds. Let us see how many of you are able to solve it, right? So your time starts now, guys. Meanwhile, let me see if there is any doubt from anyone. Let me see the chat box as well. Guys, talking about the Wipro update. So see, Wipro is supposed to hire by October as they did last year, right? So they'll definitely be hiring maybe around September or October. So as I've said, join the handles, join Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram. Whenever there will be the drive or the link that we have, we'll share it with you there, right? So Kesava, where is Cisco link? Keshava, I've already explained. You can just go to Prepinsta 2021 Instagram and ask for the link there. They'll give it to you. Dhruvel Modi, we have a lot of MCQ practice papers. So even with our online class, you get a lot of mock practice papers, right? So even that is one thing. You can also go on the website. There is a lot of free content as well available on the website. You can try solving those as well, right? And if you like, you can definitely opt for the online classes as well, wherein you get better questions and more amount of questions. Okay. So I got answers. I got A, B, C, D, all the answers that are possible, right? Let me not any more time, or I'll start getting answers as option number E and F as well, right? So guys, so in a particular code, complex is written as this, right? So let me just write it over here. Complex is written as D, Q, P, T, Q, K. Yes. So this is one of the very basic questions, to be honest. So what happens in such sort of questions is you have to check the place value of all the letters those are given to you. So what is the place value of C, guys? It is 3. Yes. What is the place value of D? It's 4. Yes. So I see a +1 is done over here. Now talking about O and Q. So it was C written here, they wrote D. So they skipped. So they have written the next letter here. Similarly, talking about the second one, what they did here was O. So they have skipped P from here and they have written Q. So that means +1. It is +2 here. How +2? M. Then you get N, O, and P, right? So they have skipped 2 letters in between and then they have written P. Similarly, they have skipped 3 here and written T. P, Q, R, S, they have skipped, they have written T. Similarly, +4, +5, +6. Yep. So now, what would be the code for parent similarly? So what you have to do is +1, sorry, 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. P, what is next to P? Q. A one skipped. So C, R, S, T, U, E, F, G, H, I, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. So you will get Z here. So that's the code. Yeah. So guys, I completely solved it for here. The trick here is, so not a trick, the time saving trick here I would suggest here is C. Once you start solving it, so when you saw Q, C, right? So you were confident that the first two letters would be Q and C. So you can just strike off option number A. Yes. Then when you saw the third letter Q, C, U, right? So option number D, you can strike it off. When you got the fourth one, okay, so I is common in both. So when you wrote the fifth one, you saw S, right? So that means you can strike off C. So definitely your answer is option number B. So sometimes you do not have to even decode it for all the letters. You can start doing it, check on the options and just try to eliminate and save your time from there. Yeah. Okay, another question from coding decoding. So guys, in coding decoding questions, there are around 13 to 14 tricks, right? Not tricks exactly, 13 to 14 types of coding decoding questions that are generally asked in placements. Yeah. And because I cannot take all of them over here, I've tried to take two types here. All the other types are covered in the online class theory and the questions video very properly, right? I cannot take all the 15, 20, 15 types here in this video. So I've just come up with the best two I could see, right? Or the most prominent ones. What is the answer for this one, guys? All right, so in a certain coding language, style is coded as, so let me just write it. Style is coded as D, K, X, S, R. Okay. So if I'm not actually aware or if I'm new to this, I'll definitely waste 2-3 minutes just identifying the type that is being used here. Actually, this is a little unique one. So I have got correct answers from some of you. So let me now just, break the ice here. So what happens in some codes is they reverse it. How do they reverse it? So let me just reverse this code. If I write the reverse of this code, this is going to be X, S, X, K, B, B, K, X, S, R. Yes. Okay. Right. Now just do a -1 from all of them. So what is S -1? What comes before S? R. What comes before T? S. What comes before Y? X. What comes before L? K. And what comes before E? D. So what they have done is they have just simply written the previous letter. So S, what comes before S? R. And after doing the coding, they have reversed it. So that was the logic over here. So now talking about brown. Yes. So basically, what would be the code, guys? The code would be like this. M, V, right? So guys, when I got the first two letters, actually I am clear over here. So when I got M, I could strike off A, B and C, right? And when I got the second as V, I could see only option number A is having V as the second letter, none of the rest. So I do not even have to solve the entire problem. I can just start solving the first two letters and I can get the answer. Let me still do it for you. So the third one, what comes before O, N? What comes before R, Q? What comes before B, A? So the answer would be M, V, N, Q, A. Here it is. Yep. All right, guys. So a question from blood relations. So guys, I don't know how you guys solve problems from blood relations, right? But see, a lot of people, so this is also a basic way to solve a problem wherein you apply it to your own family, right? But sometimes things get really confusing, right? Even in case of my family, things get really confused because it's a very large family and even I get confused. So the best way to solve the, big family based questions or the blood relation based questions is using the family tree. I'll just give you a brief on how we use the family tree while solving the problem. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for you guys to answer it to me. Okay. So guys, let me just show you how we draw a family tree. So A is B's wife, right? So what happens in family trees when you get a couple or you know about the spouse, so you put them in a circle, right? So A is B's wife. Also important thing is you never assume. So those who have watched my theory lecture on blood relations, you would know you never assume gender in case of blood relation problem. Even if the name is given as a lady name or a male name, you will not assume it to be a male or him to be a male or a female until and unless it is specified. So A is B's wife. So what I do is I'll just put a minus sign over here to denote it's a female, and I'll put a plus sign to denote it's a male. It's up to you if you want to put a plus sign for a female as well, right? I do not want any feminist comments here. It's totally up to you. Yep. Now, A is B's wife, right? So we have put them inside a circle. So that denotes that A and B are a couple. And C is A's sister. So when you have the same generation, you put them on the same line. So C is A's sister. So I'll just write C over here because C is A's sister. So I'll put a minus sign. I am writing minus sign for the females, right? Okay, cause they are brothers, so on the same level, right? Brothers and sister always lie on the same level of the family tree. D is the father of C. So when you talk about father, so he's one generation ahead of you. So you basically draw an arrow like this. You will put D over here because D is the father of C, and because D is father, I'll put a plus sign as well. Now, obvious thing is if C is A's sister and D is the father of C, so D is also the father of A. So I'll just draw another arrow like this with A. While E is D's son. So even there is another child for D, that is E, and E is son of D. Done. That's all given to you. So it became really easy when I was drawing the family tree. So now, when I saw that A, B, C, and E all are lying on the same line, so the relation between them would be brother, sister, brother-in-law, or sister-in-law, or maybe cousin, right? Those are the only possible relations, right? So your question is, what is the relation between E and B? Relation between E and B. So who's E to B, guys? So A and E are brother and sisters, right? Because D is the father of both A and E. So brother and sister. Who's B to E? So who's E to B? Actually, E is the brother of B's wife. So what do you call your wife's brother? What do you call your wife's brother? It's gonna be your brother-in-law. Got it, guys? So it is always suggested that you use the family tree while solving the blood relation problems, right? Okay. Talking about a unique type of coding decoding question. So that is there on your screen. I'm giving you guys 30 seconds and your timer starts now. Yes, Sadiq, he's called a Sala, right? But in the question, that is not the option, so you have to mark it as brother-in-law. What would be the answer here, guys? All right. So, guys, in such problems, what see, first of all, see what you're supposed to answer. Which word means hobby? So, I see that hobby is uh, available only in the third statement. So, you basically have 1, 2, and 3 statements here, right? Yes. You have to find what hobby is called in that particular alien language, right? So I see hobby is only available here. So in that case, actually, what I'm supposed to do is, right? For example, if they would have asked you what does Rosie means in the alien language. So when I see that Rosie is available in both statement 1 and 2, so Rosie is common in both 1 and 2, right? And what alien word is common in both statements 1 and 2? Dim is common in both 1 and 2, right? Only dim is common here and Rosie is common here. So when I compare statement 1 and 2, I can say that Rosie is actually called dim in that particular language. Another important thing is, guys, it is not the same order, right? If Rosie does not mean what, they'll also rearrange it, right? Rosie is dancing, right? So that does not mean that the first word will be the first word, the second word would be the second word, and the third one would be the third. That is not the case. So now when I compared first and second statements, I saw that the word Rosie is common, and in the alien language side, I saw that the word dim is common. So I can say that Rosie means dim. Now, when I'll compare statement 2 and 3, so what is common in 2 and 3? Singing is common between 2 and 3. Yes. And what code is common between 2 and 3? That is basically this YHU. Yes. So you have compared 1, 2, 2, 3. So it's time to compare 1 and 3. So when I compare 1 and 3, guys, what is common in between statement 1 and 3? This is common. And what alien word is common in 1 and 3? That is basically CIO. So now you have got the meanings for 3 different words in that particular language. Yep. Now you have to find what hobby means. So when you see the third statement, singing is hobby, right? Means COLIFGYHU. So you know what is singing? Singing means YHU. Is means CIO. So that means the only word left is LIFG. So that means hobby would mean LIFG in that particular coding or alien language. Yes. I hope that is clear to everyone. Okay. A question from numbers series. Let us see how many of you get the correct answers from this. Meanwhile, I could see Brettley bowling in the chat section. He has bowled at least 3, 4 overs already. Okay. So guys, number series, basically in number series, there are 10 to 11 type of questions that are actually asked. So this is basically the type 3 problem wherein I name it. So we basically call it the type 3 square up and subtract. Why do we call it so? Okay, so let me show it to you. So I don't know the first number, second one is 13 and then 16 and then 24, then 39 and 63. What do you mean by square up and subtract? So something wherein n square minus 1 is involved. How n square minus 1 is involved? What is the difference between 13 and 16, guys? It's 3. So what is 3 basically? Can I write 3 as 2 square minus 1? Yep. What is the difference between 24 and 16? It's 8, right? So 8 is basically 3 square minus 1. What is difference here? It's 15. So 15 can be written as 4 square minus 1. Similarly, this would be, so difference here is 25. So that can be written as 5 square minus 1. So then what would be the difference between the first number and the second number? That is going to be 1 square minus 1 following the trend. So what is 1 square minus 1? That is basically 0. So even the first number would be 13. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Okay. Guys, see, I really feel sorry that I am not able to cover all the types here, because if I cover all the types from, let's say, the coding part and then the blood relations and then the number series, so this lecture would be for around 20 hours, right? And that we cannot do here, because if I complete all the topics with the theory and the questions, that is actually a huge time. And that we have actually done in our online classes. But here I'll just try to, teach you as many things as possible, but definitely I cannot complete all of them here, right? Okay, talking about the second question. So here's the second question from number series on your screen. So this, in our terminology or in preferential terminology, we call it the two-floor question. The two-floor question from number series, right? How two-floor, I'll definitely show it to you. Before that, I just want one to correct answer from you guys. Okay, so 56, 73, 97, 129, a blank, and then 221. What is the difference between these two numbers, guys? 56 and 73, the difference is 17. What's the difference here? It's 24. What's the difference here? It's 32, right? We do not know the difference over here, and we do not know the difference, right? Is it anything relevant till here, guys? 17, 24, 32, I can still see that this is not a proper series or a proper logic wherein I can use it to find this particular number. So this is actually the floor one. Now let us go to the second floor of this question. So what is second floor basically? So what is the difference here, guys? What is the difference between 17 and 24? It's 7. What is the difference here? It's 8, right? So basically what would be the difference between these two numbers? That would be 9. So what is 32 plus 9? That is actually 41. Yes. So what will you do? You will add 129 with 41 to get your answer. So what is 129 plus 41? That is 170. Yes. So actually, when you went till the level 1 of this question, it was still not a proper series. But when you went to the second floor, you saw the logic coming up. So that is basically when you do a subtraction between the results of the subtraction, you get the series, right? 7, 8, 9, and so on. Yep. I hope that was clear. Another thing, so guys, if I am just trying to teach you, so there is another interesting number series, that is basically the prime series. Let me just give you a hint onto that as well. So what is prime series, guys? What are prime numbers, guys? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and 17, and so on, right? So sometimes you get a series wherein what basically is that the difference between the consecutive number is actually a prime number. For example, if I say 56, 58, third would be 61, and then the next one would be 66, and then the other one would be 73. So actually, when you find the difference, it's 2, 3, 5, 7, right? And then the next one would be 11. So the next number would be 84 actually. So that is a prime number series, right? A lot of people get no clue about that particular question when you actually see it in the exam, because you would never get an idea on whether you have to look into prime numbers for this particular thing. So that is one important thing. I just try to cover all those things, but I cannot. Sorry, guys. Maybe we'll take another lecture someday on, especially on number series, and we'll try to cover it for you. Okay. Now a question from directional sense. So here's the question on your screen. This is a very easy question, but a lot of people get confused with this. So I have a very interesting trick or a very interesting way to solve this. Just give it a shot, try solving it once, and then I'll definitely solve it for you. Bavav, I could see that comment. Thank you so much. So maybe that's where people become teachers, right? People become teacher by teaching your friends, right? That is maybe the first time when I started teaching people, right? When in school or maybe in college, wherein I used to teach my friends on the very last night of the exams, right? So maybe that is where I learned teaching. Thanks to all my new friends who started preparing at 3 a.m. in the morning when they had an exam at 9 a.m. in the morning. Thanks to all of them. Okay. So guys, when they talk about one direction is changed to this now, so what you actually do is just draw two particular directions, right? This is the actual one wherein you call it north, south, east, west. What is this? Northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Yes. Similarly, just draw another thing here. Yeah. Now, the question says if the direction changes and northeast becomes south. Yes. So what was northeast? This is northeast, right? So this is northeast. This becomes south. So just write south here. Yes. So now, when you have written south, one thing is obvious, that opposite to south there would be north. That has not changed, right? The basic fundamentals would be the same. If you change north and south, all the magnetism will go. Faraday will start crying, man. Right? So now the second thing is southeast becomes west. So which is southeast? This is southeast. So this southeast becomes west. So now what comes opposite to west? It's east. Yes. So now it's pretty obvious that this particular direction would be southwest. This would be southeast. This would be northeast. And this would be northwest. So then what direction will be southeast? So this is southeast. Which direction is it now? So southeast is exactly basically north. So your answer would be north. So in such cases, always draw two diagrams as in I have drawn over here. Draw one which is the actual scenario, draw the second one as per the changes they have done. It would be very easy for you, right? Do not rotate it over here itself. That makes it very confusing. Okay, a little lengthy question from directional sense. So you guys have 30 seconds over here. I'll just take a water break in between as well. Just try to solve it. I'm expecting correct answers for this one, at least from everyone, especially from the mechanical guys, because it's a lot of geometry over here. Okay. So a whale swims 20 meters towards east. 20 meters towards east, right? And then turns right. So which side is right, guys? 1 or 2? If the whale has to turn right now, right, so which side will she go? 1 or 2? Just testing with the left and right thing of people. So the whale took a right, right? So it will go this side. 10 meters. So guys, one important thing is just look, in case of directional sense question, always check what they have asked. If they have just asked you the direction, which direction, final direction or final direction with respect to the initial one, in that case, you can always draw the lines as lengthy as you want or as short as you want. But here in this case, they have asked you how far is the whale from the starting point. So in that case, you always have to take care of a basic thing. That is, I'm not asking you to use a scale for this, but see, this is 20 meters, right? So when I drew 20 meters like this, when I was drawing 10 meters, I just tried that 10 meters is basically half of that 20 meters, so that when I'm using the Pythagoras theorem, things do not get confused, right? Now, after that, it again turns right, dips 10 meters. We are done till here. Again turns right and dips 9 meters. So again turning right and taking 9 meters. So if this is 10 meters, how long would be 9 meters? Till almost here. So 9 meters. Yes. Then it turns left and swims for 5 meters. 5 meters. Again, it turns left and dips 12 meters. So this is 9, right? So if I have to draw something as 12, I'll draw it like this. This would be 12. All right. And then at the end, it again turns left and swims for 6 meters. So guys, see, this is 5 meters, right? This is 5 meters. So if I have to draw 6 meters, I'll draw a line which is a little lengthier than the previous one. So this is 6. Right? So this is her final destination. This was the initial point. How far is the whale from the starting point? So what do you have to actually find? You have to find this distance. Yep. So to find this particular distance, so this looks like the hypotenuse over here, right? This looks like the hypotenuse. So just try to complete a right angle. So what would be the right angle triangle here? This would be the right angle triangle. So you have to find this particular distance. So you have to know this one. So what would be this distance, guys? See, what is this total distance? This total is this 10 plus this 5. Yes. So this total is 15. Out of 15, this is 6. So how much would be this? This would be 9. So the base is 9. Okay. Now talking about the perpendicular. So this is 20. We have to find the length of this one. How do we do that? Okay. So guys, this is 9 and this is 12. So how much is this? This is 3. 12 minus 9, 3. So if this is 3, even this will be 3. So the perpendicular is basically 23. So you actually have a triangle wherein the perpendicular is 23, the base is 9. You have to find this. So what would be the answer? It's nothing but under root of 23 whole square plus 9 whole square. That is under root of 610. That is nothing but 24.69, which is approximately 25. So the answer would be option number C. I hope that was clear. Yep. Okay. A very easy question. Find the odd one out. So odd one out is pretty simple, right? You will have 4 options. Out of those, 3 will be of a similar kind, and the 4th one would be a different kind. So you just have to find that different kind, and you are through. Sometimes, what happens is they also test on your general knowledge, such as in this case, right? So they are testing on your general knowledge. If you lack into that, sometimes, so you might not be able to answer it. Because I know a lot of people won't know this. Even I didn't know this. I just researched it and got the answer. So what is the answer for this one, guys? Okay. See, guys, the answer here is a little different. Option number A, Paramveer Chakra is a military award given to, the, Kargil warriors or the army who's helping or saving us from the enemies that we have all around, right? So Paramveer Chakra, the Purple Heart and the Medal of Honor. All these 3 are military awards. Right? But Padma Vibhushan is a civilian award. It is given to civilians for their outstanding work or support for the nation. Yes. So the answer is B. A, C, and D, all 3 are military awards, wherein option number B is a civilian award given to civilians, right? So that is where they tested your general knowledge as well. So in our online classes, we have a set of questions, a lot of questions actually, wherein we have tried to cover most of the general knowledge that you actually need to know from odd one. Right? Okay. Talking about the topic, which is logical sequence of words. So this is a question from the topic, which is logical sequence of words. Yes. So I'm giving you guys again 30 seconds. Just try to see if you guys are able to solve it. Guys, another important thing, right? As everyone is contributing to the nation somehow, right? Even what we guys are doing is, how Assam and Bihar is, badly affected, and how, how in this time of Corona, people are on roads and they do not have ample hygiene, enough food, or enough, shed to hide their head, or, the child, they are all roaming, and the children are all roaming around on the roads without having food and all those things. So life is totally miserable in a lot of parts of Assam and Bihar, right? So all the super chat that we actually get today, we are going to donate it to the Assam and the Bihar flood victims, right? So make sure you contribute the least you can do, right? Be it 20, 30, 50, $100. If you contribute it, that will at least feed 5, 10 children. Not, I mean, that will help 5, 10 children to at least eat something before they sleep, right? So even a little contribution counts. So make sure we do that, right? Okay. So now, what is logical sequence of word? Wherein you have 5, 6 particular given words, you have to put them in a proper timeline, right? So location, proposal, lease, cash, office block, construction. So guys, to before start anything or anything, what do we need actually? We need cash. Paisa nahi to kuch nahi, right? So we need cash. So first of all, you will have cash. After that, what you will need is a location, right? Once you have the location, you will go for a proposal or a plan. Once you have the plan, you will start the construction. Once you have constructed, you will consider, build a maybe office block there. Option number 5. Once the office block is ready, you will give it on lease. So that is your answer, 412653. Simple as that. No logic behind it. Actually, you have to think about all the particular question, the way thing flows. So first of all, herein, if I just could see that, if I know that money is the most important thing and that is the foremost thing for me to construct a building or anything. So if I would have marked if I would have considered 4 to be the first point, option number B would have been straight correct. Because other options, they have 1, 3, and 2, right? Clear that, guys? So this is a topic called logical sequence of words, and this is asked in Wipro. A lot of websites, a lot of teachers, they do not even have an idea onto this particular topic, but this is a very important topic, right? Because this also needs practice, right? Sometimes you cannot just use your intuition to answer it. You actually need to know the concept of answer. Okay. So guys, that's all. That's all the type of questions that were actually there. So now I have tried to explain you 2, 3 type of questions from each of the topics, but yes, definitely we have a time constraint and I cannot cover everything. So you have the best offer, that is the Wipro NLTH online classes. If you get it today, you will get a coupon code of YouTube and rupees 200 off, and you can get it for 1799 rupees. Also, you will get the C and the C++ course for free. So in our Wipro classes, what we do is we start with the basic. What is basic in aptitude? The Vedic maths, wherein I teach you how you add numbers quickly, or how you multiply quickly, how you find squares quickly, how you find the cube roots quickly, and things like that. So you do not have actually a calculator, right, in the exam. So you actually have to be very fast in calculations. You guys might have seen me how quickly I solve the problems and how quickly I do the calculations. So that is because I have implemented Vedic maths in my life, and I'm just trying to give it back. So we first start with the Vedic mathematics, wherein we teach you all the important things that saves your time. Actually, let's say a 3-digit number and a 2-digit number, if you have to multiply, most of you will waste 15-20 seconds to do that, and that was actually the total time you should have wasted for the entire question. So you actually have to know all those things. So we start from there, then we take top theory for all the specific topics. Meanwhile, we have questions video wherein we solve type of questions and all those things, and then at the end you have the mock test to practice. So it's a complete package, guys. Similarly, those who were asking for the TCS NQT online classes and a coupon code for that, we have it back on the website. You can use the same coupon code and get it for 1799. And if you buy it before 11:59 today, you get the C and the C++ course for free. Yes. So guys, the link to that, I think I will share it in the chat box already. You have shared it. If not, you can find it in the description of the video. And meanwhile, count. Thank you so much for the contribution. I hope that will at least feed 2 children tonight, right? Thank you so much for the contribution. Okay. Now, the most awaited course, the Python course, right? So we launched the C course, we launched the C++ course, and people like that so much that they have been requesting us for a Python course as well, because there are a lot of programmers and a lot of students who prefer Python more than C and C++. So we have come up with the Python course. This is the never ever price for Python course. That is what the marketing team says. They will increase the price to 2,999 or something after a week or so. So it is high time that you get the Python course if you have not got it yet. I don't know when they are going to increase the price for this, but yes, this is the one-time offer, the introductory offer. So make sure you look into this. Now, if I have already confused you with a lot of courses and a lot of things, and you are really hopeful for your placements and you want to prepare really good for your placements, Royal Pass is the thing, right? Why Royal Pass? Because in Royal Pass you actually get whatever is there on Prep Insta for free. Any online class that is there on Prep Insta, or any online class that we might launch in the future, any other course, any other coding course or interview preparation course, resume building, mock interview, or anything that is there on Prep Insta, any course you get it for free. If there is not, so let's say the Python course, right? It was launched yesterday or day before yesterday. Even someone who bought a Royal Pass 6 months earlier from us, he will also get the Python course without even asking. We'll just update it on the dashboard. When you go on the Royal Pass dashboard, you will see it, right? And let's say in future, we are planning to launch the data science course or the machine learning course or the artificial intelligence course. You will also get that for free with the Royal Pass. So Royal Pass, guys, if you actually count the total value for that, that is going to be more than 30,000-40,000. But we have made a price very, pocket friendly, because we know you all are students and you get it from your pocket money, right? So the price for the Royal Pass is 4,444 rupees. And if you use the coupon code YouTube, you will get it for 4,244 rupees. And yes, another interesting fact is if you complete any of the C, C++, Python, DSA or data science course from the Royal Pass, you get a certification, right? You get a certificate basically so that you have an authentication of the course completion, right? So guys, all the links are available in the chat box as well and in the description of the YouTube video as well. Meanwhile, Adil, could you please share the number of the support team so that if anyone is having any doubt or if I've confused them with the courses, they can definitely have a talk with the social support team or the social media team and they'll help them out, right? So here's the number on the chat box, so you can definitely call the team up and just ask for it. Now, this Cisco hiring, right? So guys, the link is available. So Cisco is a basically Instagram specific drive for us. And we have shared the link only on our Instagram handle, that is PrepInsta 2021. Here's the handle. If you have not joined it yet, you can just go and follow PrepInsta 2021. Ask the team to change the bio with the Cisco link. If still not done, you can ask in the DMs and the team will definitely reply back. Yep. Okay. Now, the most important thing, guys, if you have any doubts or if you have anything related to today's topic, if you have any doubt, anything, you can definitely reach out to me on my Instagram, that is Manish63163. Yes. And you can definitely DM me over there, follow me and DM me over there. I'll definitely help you out. Yes. And not only about today's lecture, if you have any doubt related to placements in your head, you can definitely ask me a question. And whenever I find a bandwidth, I'll definitely help you out. Yes. Okay. Now, again, I've already talked about this at the start of the lecture. If someone joined late, guys, it's really important that you join all the handles, be it Telegram or Instagram or WhatsApp. You should join all of them because we sometimes post a drive update on WhatsApp. Sometimes we do it on Telegram or sometimes on Instagram, right? We keep on changing that. So make sure you join all of them so that you get an update on, let's say, Wipro or TCS or any other company hiring. Because what happens is right now, a lot of people are unplaced, right? And when company announces the drive, sometimes what happens is they announce it on the very same day they got 30, 40, 50,000 registrations, which they were expecting, and they close it, right? So if you are not the first one to know about this, you might sometimes miss the chance to even apply for it. So make sure you have joined all the channels, right? Now, also important thing is the PrepInsta YouTube, guys. We keep on, so as you have seen, we keep on coming live, we keep on taking lectures, and we will keep on doing that, right? So we have plans of, coming up with an Infosys masterclass, and also we'll talk about the InfinityQ. We have a plan for a Python masterclass and then competitive programming, more company specific masterclasses. So we took TCS, we have taken Wipro now. In the future, we'll come up with other company specific master classes as well, and many more things, right? Interview preparation, resume building, and whatnot. So to know about those videos, you have to subscribe to the channel, right? So whenever we post a video or we come live, you get a notification over there, right? So subscribe to the channel, click on the bell button so that you are updated all the time, right? So guys, thank you so much. That's all I have from my end. So now, if you guys have any doubts, it's time for a Q&A, right? Let's have some chit chat. Ask me if you have anything, and meanwhile, so I hope you guys enjoyed the web series, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3 overall. That was a fun time for you guys, right? A fun and a learning time, right? I hope you have learned at least 20, 30 questions from the aptitude, right? Also, thank you, Adil, so much for your support here on the chat box. He has been very helpful and sometimes funny as well, right? He has kept you entertained all the time when I was actually boring you with the boring questions, and he was entertaining you in the chat box. Thank you so much, Adil. So, guys, you have another 3-4 minutes to ask if you have any questions, or we'll just wrap it up over here, right? Harish, we will definitely plan for a Java course as well. We'll plan that in the future and we'll do it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I think that's all for the day. We'll definitely plan to come up with another web series for you. Arindam, see, Drive could, you can expect Drives to be coming anytime soon, right? So, I hope you have joined the channels. We will definitely update there. And also do not stop your preparations. Keep preparing, because whenever the drive will be launched, you will hardly get 10-15 days for the exam, right? So if you are well prepared in advance, you won't be in a hustle, right? Okay, guys. So thank you so much. We would love to see you in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much, guys.